Hello and welcome. The international media has highlighted the humanitarian crisis in the Vavuniya with reports of shelling, firing, injuries and deaths this week. The government has reacted with denial and has even expelled these foreign journalists who used unauthorized images and information to report about the conditions in the IDP camps. On our program this week, we explore the aspects of both these issues, the IDP concerns and the current media context. With over 180,000 displaced people and 44 IDP camps in the north, the governments and NGOs are faced with a logistical nightmare. This is a difficult situation for everyone, especially the displaced, whose plight has attracted attention of the others in the country. More on that later on in the program, but first we go to Vavuniya, where the police take a different role this Wesak season. Cooking for thousands involves a high degree of organizing and mobilizing, and that's what the police in Vavuniya managed to accomplish. As residents of Vavuniya, they are aware of the huge humanitarian challenge that has to be addressed. So this was their way of contributing to the national effort and of commemorating Wesak. The 3,400 rice packets were transported to the Vavuniya hospital in time for the patient's midday meal.
අද මේ රෝහලේ සියලු රෝගීන්ට සහ කාර්ය මණ්ඩලයට දිවා ආහාරය පරිත්‍යාග කිරීමට නිලධාරීන් සියලු දෙනාගේම පරිත්‍යාගයන් තුළින් මේ අද කරනවා. විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ යුද්ධයේ මුල සිටම ආරම්භයේ සිටම ඒ පිළිබඳ හොඳ දැනුමක් ඇති නිලධාරීන් හැටියට අපි තාමත් කනගාටු වෙනවා මේ මහජනයා විඳින දුක දැක්කහම.
The DIG's sentiments were echoed by Minister Milroy Fernando, who was representing the Dankoto Divisional Secretariat and its local business community.
රටක ජීවත් වෙන පිරිසක් හැටියට අපි මම කතෝලික වෙන්න පුළුවන් මම බෞද්ධ වෙන්න පුළුවන් මම හින්දු වෙන්න පුළුවන් මුස්ලිම් වෙන්න පුළුවන් මම කතා කරන භාෂාව සිංහල වෙන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් දෙමළ වෙන්න පුළුවන් නමුත් අපි එක රටක ජීවත් වෙන පිරිසක්.
Vavuniya Hospital has felt the strain of the large numbers of sick and injured who have been coming here since the exodus from the Vavuniya began. Hundreds of patients are crowded in wards that have been designed to hold far less. At present, there are some 2,000 patients in the hospital and another 500 or so family and children accompanying them. As displaced people, they carry nothing with them on arrival and so must be supplied with everything in addition to medicines. Considering the magnitude of the numbers and the shortages, hospital staff have managed to keep things well under control and relatively comfortable for the patients. Outside the wards, more food parcels were distributed by volunteer members of the police department. The Vavuniya Police had also mobilized the support of others who were keen to donate food and essentials to the IDPs. One such group came with their Wesak contribution to the camp at the Vellikulam school. This camp is home to 436 families. People have been encouraged to send dry goods like bottled water, biscuits and milk powder. These are easier to dispense and can be distributed at times when cooked food is not available. The Vavuniya Police have gone beyond the call of duty to make sure that people in the camps are given the assistance they need, and their requirements go beyond food and clothing. At this meeting at the Vavuniya Police Station, the headquarter inspector speaks to the members of the local Barbers Association to enlist their help in giving haircuts to the children and men in the camps. The inspector gets the ready support of the barbers in Vavuniya. Their assignment is at the camp at the Vavuniya Madhya Mahavidyalaya. As the barbers are led to the cutting station, the crowds have already begun to gather. Getting a haircut may not appear to be priority, but clearly it is something they want. Perhaps as a sign of hope that there is a semblance of normalcy returning to their lives. In fact, it is probably going to be a long time before these children and their families do start leading normal lives. As long as they are displaced and insecure about their future, this will not happen. But hopefully, the governments, NGOs and people's concern about the plight of the IDPs will not end with the provision of food and essential items, and will extend to ensuring that they are resettled in their own homes and able to lead productive lives once again.